What's going on, great gang? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're doing a rant video today. So, obviously... Oh, sorry, I'm a little sick. Obviously, with the 1.20 update that Minecraft has released, some game-changing features have been added. I am here to talk to you today, however, about enchantments and how they've been ruined by Mojang. Mojang, what are you doing? Like, oh, sorry. I'm trying to wrap my head around the actions that have been taken. So if you don't know, let me give you a little play-by-play here. If you don't know, enchanting now can no longer give you good bonus enchants. And what I mean by that is, let's say you put sharpness 5 on your sword in an enchantment table. You cannot get anything that is max level as a bonus enchantment. That is the only one that you can get that is max level. Why? Why do this, Mojang? And the very obvious answer to this question would be, okay, well, if enchantment tables are useless, let's just go get enchantments from other means. You can't do that either, though, because certain villagers will give you certain books, depending on which region they're from. So let's say you get a villager from the swamp, it's going to give you mending. Let's say you get a villager from the Badlands or whatever, not Badlands, sorry, the Savannah, then it's going to give you like power or punch or something along those lines. Point is, depending upon which area your villager is from, that's where you can get enchantment books from. The problem with that is villages don't spawn in 2 of the 3 locations, or 2 of the many locations. So because it doesn't spawn in 2 of the locations, there's no village there, you physically have to cure a zombie villager. And I understand, like, it's not that difficult, but it's just more tedious. And yes, you can also fish, but fishing is kind of unreliable, so it's kind of iffy. But you can fish. That is also an option. That's what I do to get around that kind of enchantment curve, is that I just fish, both for levels and for books. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But it's kind of been what I'm been reduced to, I suppose. The way that enchantment was originally, I can understand the concern being players are beating our game too fast. How can we improve longevity? And I understand that, and I get what they were trying to go for. However, I feel like what they have actually done is, instead of producing something better, what they've done is they've made a task that was already tedious and more monotonous. People didn't like enchanting to begin with just because it's kind of boring. I mean, all you do is grind for levels, then you enchant, and then you do it again. Obviously, people aren't going to be a huge fan of that. But I don't think making it longer and more annoying is going to help with that. You know, obviously, a veteran like myself who's been playing this game for a decade now, I don't want to see this game be run into the ground, and that's just the way that it looks like it's going to be going. So, obviously, I've stated an issue that players don't like, right? Which is, obviously, enchantments are ruined, right? There's no point to them anymore. The question now, how do we make it better, and how do we achieve what they're after? Well, I don't know for sure how to do that, but I can give a few suggestions. Suggestion number 1 that I have would honestly be to keep going with the after game. Because once you beat the dragon, there's not a real point anymore. I mean, yeah, you can keep building and all that, but for the survival players, there's not as big of a thing to do. And so, it kind of forces you to build, which I'm okay with, but I know some people aren't. So if we could maybe add some extra ores that you have to mine later, or hey, a new dimension, that would be pretty nice. Point is, there are other steps that you can take to improve the longevity of your game that isn't just making a monotonous task more monotonous. Either way, I would like to see this game thrive. I liked the idea of trying to make the game longer. I think it's a very good idea. However, I think the execution of it could have been done a little bit better. For all I know, this could not be sticking around. They might already be fixing this, and I just don't know. However, at the time of making this video, this is a very big issue that I think survival players are having. And it's kind of discouraging to play. Like, really discouraging, because there are a good amount of enchantments. I'm not going to say that there's like a lot of them, because there's not that many, but there is a good few that you need on like everything. And so having to kind of jump through these, in my opinion, ridiculous hurdles, it just kind of, it seems pointless to me. I don't know. That's my thoughts on it anyway. I think that there are things that you can do to improve it. I would recommend just removing that feature. Fixing, maybe it was a bug, who knows, but I don't think it was. But I would recommend removing it, because it's really discouraging to play when the best the enchantment table will give you is like Sharp 5, Unbreaking 2, or just Prot 4. Like, it's rather annoying, I suppose. Anyways, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Like I say in a bunch of my videos, I do read each and every one, so thank you in advance. And I am trying to get to 1,000 subs before I graduate high school, so if you could do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, it'd help me out a ton. Obviously, this is probably one of the first videos I've ever made, being a rant one anyway. So if it was really bad, I'm sorry. I don't think it was that bad, but I guess we'll wait and see. But yeah, I'm going to leave it right there. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll be seeing you guys next time.